So over time, about 20 million years ago, when Eternatus smacked into the Earth, causing the Ice Age, and 2 million years ago, when Terapagos went underground and created the Underdepths, imagine the Terra and the Giganta energy merging together. Not too crazy, right? One from space and one from Earth. Wouldn't be too crazy that a certain king would take the crystals of Terra and Giganta to make the ultimate weapon. The beam gets shot into space. Terra slash Giganta merge into one through the beam, hit the stones in space, making mega stones, and we already know what goes on with that. I'm sitting here, I'm like, bravo. Like, I'm super big into the lore of Pokemon and Zelda, but like, bravo. Yeah, they are all connected at that point, yeah. Well, and a couple more context clues. A book set, I will say that understanding the Pokemon multiverse, a big help was from Commonwealth Realm on YouTube. So I would say if you ever get the chance, check it out, but it's like an hour long. So well, we could even say that since King AZ was cursed with immortality, he's the ancient hero. Legends Arceus happens 2,000 years after the Great Pokemon War, and he's immortal. You know what's even more crazy? That Ogre Pond's companion could also be AZ. This mysterious merchant to the east, which would be Kitakami, giving the Paldea Emperor in the ancient past the cursed 4 treasures that turned into the cursed 4 treasure Pokemon. Volo. I wholeheartedly believe that's Volo who gave the Paldean Emperor the cursed treasures. Or the ruined treasures. So we could go even farther into this. Like, it's so deep now. PLA, right? Adaman. Adaman's descendant is Perrin, who's in Scarvi. There's even entries in the Pokedex in Scarvi that alludes to, like, you know, Roaring Moon looking like Mega Salamence, which would make PLA Scarvi Mega. But hold on, there's the Dynamax slash Gigantamax. And when you play Teal Mask, and the Loyal 3 wake up from the shrine, they have a completely different animation. It's a purplish red bubble that expands into a beam of light straight up in the sky, and it looks like Dyna slash Giganta. You should turn this into a series of deep dives of some sort. Oh yeah, every single stream we do a little bit of theorizing here and there, you know? I gotta write down notes a little bit more so that I can put them, you know, into the works later on, but yeah. Yeah, 100%. Let me go ahead and... because I was thinking about us rewatching the Pokemon timeline from Commonwealth Realm, which we might do, but it's an hour long. So if you guys are up to it, we could do that, but it's gonna be an hour long. You are? Alright. Let's get this done real quick, and we'll take a BRB and then switch out to... oh, fuck. Oops. We'll do this real quick. And get the big Goron sword, all that. So where do I want to go? Ah! Oh no, oh no. Mashing A furiously over here. Damn it. Alright, go this way. And then, see, that's why we needed 300 roops this whole time, so we could free King Zora. Oh. So, I don't know if I brought this up last year when Tears of the Kingdom came out, but it just came across my mind again. A friend of mine last year got Tears of the Kingdom, and they hit me up. They're like, hey man, you done? I'm like, at that point I was just about done. I'm like, yeah, well, we should be finishing up within the next like few days on stream. And he's like, oh, okay. And I go, they go on and say, hey, can I give you my honest input on Tears of the Kingdom? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, it's good. It's really good. I'm like, all right. I said, where's the but? They're like, well, but. I'm like, there you go. They said, I don't know how you're going to feel about this, OAF, but Tears of the Kingdom feels like it's just Gmod Zelda. And I'm like, Gmod Zelda? He's like, yeah. I'm like, I can't say that you're wrong, but I can't say that you're right at the same time. Now that you mention it, it's hard to believe that Tears of the Kingdom is almost a year old. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Here you go. Nice. Oh, this is, well, eye drops. You might say we have them, you might say we don't, but we do have the ingredients. You take the ingredients to the doctor at the Lake Laboratory, and he can make the eye drops for you. But you need to deliver them first. Can you make it? Yes, sure, Tom Nook. I mean, not Tom Nook. Alright, no, there we go. Frog. Fucking hell. Okay, and since it's time sensitive, no warps. That professor freaked me out. Oh yeah, God, I keep forgetting his name. What's his name? Give me the bloody name! Doctor, are we going to get any extras for Tears of the Kingdom? No. Rotus, it was already confirmed back in September that there is no DLC coming out. Like, what we got for Tears of the Kingdom is it. Which I'm glad. When we finished the game, I was super fucking happy. I mean, granted, I was a crying mess on that final episode. I was first angry trying to go against Ganondorf, and then finally fucking beat him, and seeing that multiple fucking theories that myself and friends have come up with have actually became true this whole time, and me with my whole thing of, you know, convergence, that the timeline could be within a self-contained loop, A, or B, everything from Minish Cap to the end of the 3 timelines. Zelda 2, Four Sword Adventures, and Spirit Tracks. And I know this is controversial, but giving the context clues that we have, every single game from Minish Cap to the end of the 3 timelines, which would be 17 games, are trials in a dreamscape, in a silent realm. We could go on with saying that every version of Ganondorf that we've seen so far, and by that extension his alter ego Ganon, each one of them were just a well-crafted puppet made out of malice. And whenever they made a Phantom to make Phantom Ganon, it's just another shadow. Is it too far-fetched? No, because in Tears of the Kingdom, fake Zelda, which is basically a Phantom Ganon, made more Phantom Ganons. And it's so cool. Of how in the interview when asked about DLC, he goes, so you want? So y'all want DLC of a DLC? Yeah. Which, that's still pretty cool that it originated as a DLC concept, and then they're like, we got too much. Because when I first heard about that before E3 2019, I was like, why is it 2018 and I'm getting refunded like a couple of bucks from Nintendo? That's why. Yeah. Here we go. Faster, horse, faster. For I am your master. Anyway. Okay, we need to get to Lake Hylia fast. Preferably faster than this. But hey, if you try to do it on foot, it's impossible. There we go. Oh, we got a minute to win it. I'm Gaffy from Triple D. Oh boy. Now we got this. However, I am going to turn Epona around because it's just going to be useful for something later on. So I'm happy the team is satisfied with everything they had to accomplish in the wild era. So to move on. Yep. Which I'm not saying that Tears of the Kingdom is bad. No. It's probably in my top 5. Actually, it is in my top 5. There you go. It's just, I don't know if anybody's actually going to want a third game on that scale. Granted, the only thing missing was underwater, but I'm not going to complain. Underwater, Cast, the Triforce, Golden Goddesses. There's a lot, but again, that's just me as a fellow historian, which, if that sounds familiar, like low-rolling historian and at all. Yeah, he's a friend of mine. Again, the third game on that scale, regardless, since they want to continue the open world formula. Yeah, that's true. Are those aliens? They look like aliens from afar, but I'm guessing that they're octopi. No preservatives, won't last long at this temperature. Run fast as you can to Death Mountain. You're young, you can do it. Okay. Thanks, Doc. Let's go do that. 4 minutes. Okay, so what we'll do is... Do we raw dog it all the way to fucking Death Mountain, or do we go to Kokiri Forest for it? Kokiri Forest would be fast. Be really fast. Yeah, let's do that. You know, thanks, I rather prefer watching those aliens from Romani Ranch. Yeah. Them. At midnight, that's when they appear. Big Goron Sword? Yes, Rodus. Yes, indeed. That's the thing I usually do with Ocarina. I don't really play it in the preferred, linear fashion. I'll do the Great Deku Tree first. Go through Dodongo's Cavern until I get the bomb bag. Leave, do all of Jabu Jabu. Come back, finish off Dodongo's Cavern. Do anything else I need to do as a child for that point. Like, get the Scarecrow song. Become an adult. I could either get the hook shot right away, or I could get Epona, which 9 times out of 10 I just go straight for Epona first. And then I try to get some things ready for the big Goron Sword. So I try to have the Giant's Wallet of 500, so I can buy Blue Fire for 300. So then I don't have to do the whole ice the entire ice dungeon. Seems like you're getting almost every cyclist before time. Well, not entirely, no. It's more or less like I play Ocarina in a more open world fashion. Pseudo open world, I guess you could say. Like, I don't even have the bow yet. I haven't even stepped foot in the Forest Temple. I don't even have the Minuet of Forest yet. So that's how open world I play Ocarina. Breath of the Wild style. Yeah, kind of, yeah. So 2.5 minutes. I think I should be good. Just gonna go across. Oh, duh. It's not the long shot. Simpson, Homer Simpson. Oh, wait, nope. It's not the Flintstones song. Duh. Alright. Go through here. Go right 1. And then left 1. 2 minutes on the board. Yeah, we got this. Especially if I can make that jump like I did earlier. Why not warp to... you can't. If I would... So, since some items like the mushroom, the frog, and the eye drops are time sensitive, if you use a warp song, it'll say like the mushroom has gone bad, or the eye drops have expired since there's no preservatives or anything in it. So it's very finicky where you have to do it on foot and get shortcuts to make it faster, because if you warp, then it'll expire immediately. Yes. Yes, just like that, yeah. It's kind of like how the time for us got cut down by, like, a lot, because that's the time before we burn up. Oh, no worries at all. When it comes to certain items like the saw, the broken big Goron sword, you know, stuff that you don't have a time limit for, you can warp for those, so that's not gonna restrict you at all. Oh yeah, oh yeah. With a minute and some odd seconds left. Look at that. Perfect. Brought the eye drops. I'm so relieved. I'm going to use them right now. Aww. It's stimulating. It's working great. Now I can get back to my blade business. Work is very consistent, so I'll give you this so you won't forget. After a few days, come back. Okay. So what we'll do is make this really easy. God damn it. Oh. Yeah, I just pulled big dumb. Oops. So we do that, and then we're gonna do this, and then it's gonna turn into day. And then we're gonna make it night again. And then now we'll check to see if it's done. Bro just stood there and it ain't even working. Exactly. What a Chad Bradleyson, or a complete Brad Chadleyson, or however it actually goes. Oh. Yeah, yes, Twilight Princess is my favorite, to the point that Gorons are probably my favorite tribe out of any in Zelda. So much so that I can imitate the Goron from Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword at that point. Not yet. You are impatient. Wow, dick. Like their sumo matches? Yeah. Oh, give you this idea, Pash, but after we're done with our timeline playthrough, once we're done with Tears of the Kingdom, I might give Zelda a break for a little bit, but I do have an idea that we're going to do a Twilight Princess randomizer. And I am going to make sure that we don't have to do the 2.5 hour tutorial, and we don't have to gather the Tears of Light. I could give myself any ability or any item or whatever right off the bat. So we're probably going to get ourselves the Cursed Gem, so then we could just do quick wolf transformations straight from the beginning of the game. Hell yeah, I love the wild ride on randomizers. Hell yeah! I used to do Pokemon randomizers back in the day, and man, that shit's fun. I did a Pokemon Emerald randomizer once, not for stream or anything. It was more for a personal playthrough, and hey, done. Literally does more damage than the Master Sword. But when it comes to the final battle against, you know, Demon King Ganon, I mean, it's better to use this than bombs or hammers, but there you go. Big Orin Sword. There you go. Oh my god. Okay. So that's done. We already got the golden scale, so we could dive. I think what we could do now is take a quick BRB, now that that's done. And then when we come back from the BRB, not even Dark Link, copy that sword exactly. And then when we come back from BRB, I'm going to go ahead and... I know I've played this on the channel multiple times, but I'm going to open up Commonwealth Realms Pokemon Multiverse video. It was made before the DLC came out, so there are going to be points that there's going to be some pieces missing, and there's going to be some of the deep lore thrown in there, but it's going to be in the background. If anybody gets confused, you just let me know, and I can give an explanation real quick, but we'll be back in just a little bit.